Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. This article comes to you guys from cordcutternews.com. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys can check it out. So Verizon is trying to better its value proposition in the market, even better than what some feel it has already been with the My Plan. So Verizon upgrades Disney bundle, adds ESPN Unlimited, and more savings. So let's check this out. And like I said, I'll leave a link to this in the description so you guys can check it out. Verizon and Disney bundle, what's new? Verizon customers who already receive the Disney bundle perk, which includes Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN Plus, can now pick from 3 upgrade tiers, each offering an automatic $9.99 in savings off the MSRP compared to retail. This big new feature is ESPN Unlimited, ESPN direct-to-consumer options that bundles ESPN linear networks and ESPN Plus into a single product. Verizon's new tier lets you add that service to your Disney bundle through Verizon Perks. And then you guys can check out the bundles that are listed here in the article if you are interested in the bundle. So adding additional value into the already, as I said, many think already action-packed perk selection is always good. And in many cases, looking at the overall value proposition and maybe adding some things that consumers may like even more is also a good thing. There's plenty positives by introducing new value and making the value proposition even better. And this is why I said I like this approach better than what T-Mobile is doing, because it's going to be very hard for T-Mobile to continue to offer it on us when the third party continues to increase price and T-Mobile doesn't want to continue to cover it. We saw that earlier today with Apple TV. They didn't want to cover the $3 increase, so it's going to be pushed off on the consumer. And moving forward, any further increase, guess what? On Apple TV, you're going to endure the cost. They're doing the same thing with Netflix. As soon as Netflix increases price again, you guys will pay more on your wireless bill. I don't think that's sustainable because it just keeps inching the price point of the bill higher. Verizon stopped that a long time ago because they probably saw in the renegotiations that it just wasn't going to favor the customer. So they said it's just hard to keep the pricing the same. We're just going to not include it in the plan anymore. We're going to offer it separately, and we're going to try to bundle in discounts like the one in this article. I think that's the better approach. And if I was T-Mobile, I would pivot. I would pivot now, cut your losses, and try to include something like the My Plan. Because it's just the traditional approach, it's not working. There's just too many price increases. They're happening too frequently. I think, if I remember correctly, Apple TV started off at $5.99, and then it went up to $9.99. Now it's $12.99. I mean, eventually it's going to get up to closer to $20. So even though, technically speaking, it's still a discount because T-Mobile's covering $9.99, so you're still getting it cheaper. But I think if T-Mobile started to do bundles and discounts that way, like exclusive discounts that are not found in retail, I think that would benefit the customer even more. Now, Verizon clearly beat them to it. So Verizon has the upper hand in that department, and I don't see Verizon going back to a get more type of model like what they used to have, where they included it in the plan, because any increase behind the scenes they would have to endure, and T-Mobile wasn't willing to do it, and Verizon's not willing to do it. Clearly, that's why they shifted from that model. So just wanted to share this new upgrade with you guys. For those of you who may have the Disney bundle, you can now add ESPN Unlimited into that bundle. So make sure you guys check out this article. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all in the next one.